All right, Dogg, how's it going?
Yo, what up, Brody? Finally
Man,
get
glad
one
to
in.
finally have you on Camp Capone News, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, been a long time. We folks been got one in.
Yeah, we should have definitely done linked up a long time ago, man.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a that's a
Yeah, yeah,
fact, man.
yeah.
Well, man, I'm just gonna just take it all the way back, man, and just kind of just go from the beginning and just get to know you. And I know you're one of the original guys who've been around a long time,
So,
so I would definitely like to hear your history and everything you've been through and all the people that you met along your journey.
yeah.
So how old were you when you first moved in O Block, or were you born living in O Block?
No, I came like in second grade. I came moved in like in second grade. Since second grade, I've been right here. Since second grade. So you can say I've been born here since second grade. You say this my home.
What are some of your earliest memories of O Block?
Like, when we used to be in a park playing with the woodchucks, all type of little stuff. We used to be playing piggy football. Memories when we was little kids is having a little fun. Play football all day with each other till it get nighttime and shit like that.
Now, who were some of your friends? Any of your friends from that time that we would have known?
Yeah, yeah, everybody was around from the start. We was around from the start. Everybody that, when the culture, everybody was still right there from the beginning. It was just different ages. The people were just different ages at the time.
Okay, so like say Big A. Was
Yeah,
Big
for
A around
sure.
back
Yeah,
then?
he been around since he was a toddler. He been around me since he was a little kid.
Okay, what about Boss Top and King Von?
Yeah, since we was little kids, we've been in the same building, the same crib, same everything. Since we was kids, we've been doing the same shit. We just got older and got a real bond since we was little kids.
Okay, now second grade is pretty young,
Yeah.
man. What was O Block like back then? Because I heard that it was a lot more peaceful when you
It's
guys were
peaceful
young.
still now. It's peaceful now. It's still peaceful, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with this block. It's still peaceful. You just got to get a bond and know who you know, and don't be on no other shit. You're still peaceful. You still good. Be over here and party and chill. We just had horses over here for Christmas for the little kids.
Okay, so what were you like at school?
School, it was like more. I was like more like with folks no more. I was more like laid back at school though. I wasn't really like too much. I was laid back, but mama knew who I was with though.
So from just interviewing other people, they said that things were, a little bit different back then, that it wasn't as bad. And, like maybe around like 2012, 11, that's kind of when like, the violence kind of
Yeah,
got a little bit worse in O Block.
yeah. Around I agree with you around that time, but everybody just adapted to at the time what was going on. Shit, it was still getting created, so like everybody had to get adapted. It wasn't really like bad, just gotta adapt to it right now.
Okay, now, did you graduate high school?
Yeah,
Okay, well, what high school did you go to?
I went to diet.
Okay, now, I mean, being, you know, from O Block and, I know high school is kind of rough. What was high school like for you?
We high school was more like we that's more like we had the that was more like our school, like the block. We had our own CTA bus, take us straight to the block. It's like they knew who we was, so it's like they really like protect us in school, so we won't do nothing bad, so we can. It was more like the teachers and the staff would protect us more because they knew like what we was into or getting into type stuff. So there was more like protection, so we could do good and.
Now, did you play sports or anything?
Nah, I wasn't really playing sports. I wasn't playing sports in high school. No, I wasn't.
Okay, and so you graduate high school. I mean, what type of student were you?
I was medium, getting by, still getting by. I get good grades still. I made it. Shit. I wasn't too bad.
No, I hear that. That's for sure, man. That's good shit. So how old were you when you first experienced some serious violence?
Let me see. I had to be like what? Like '08. Like '08. My brother died. That was the first person that ever died from violence, like '08, '07. I want to say '07, '08, some shit like that. That's when
You said
my brother was living with me, and he died like the day after his birthday. That was the first ever person that died from gun violence, besides like friends and family, you know. That was my brother, like he was living with me like '06, '07, he died. Like '07, something like that, '07, '08, some shit like that. He died the day after his
damn.
birthday.
How old were you when this happened?
Something like, oh, I had to be like a freshman. Going out of 8th grade. I had to be coming out of 8th grade. Or like, yeah, a freshman coming out of 8th grade. Probably like 12, 13.
Okay, now this is your brother? Okay, man, that must have hit you pretty hard at the time.
Yeah, it was different. Yeah. It was different because it was like new. It wasn't like, you know, I wasn't expecting him. So it like, yeah, it was crazy. It was really getting to me in the mind, you know. But shit.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
Street brothers. I got a lot of street brothers. Like I got 2 sisters, but I ain't got no real brothers on like in the family files. My mama had them, but I got street brothers and 2 sisters. That's my mama had them. I ain't got no brothers like that though. Probably like in-laws and shit like that though, but no real blood brothers. I got a lot of street blood brothers though.
Now you graduate high school. What do you do with yourself? Do you try to go straight? Do you try to get a job?
Yeah, I did all that. I was working like for like the church stuff like that, like little mediocre stuff under the table. My uncle had construction and stuff like that. It wasn't really no like job, like paying under the table type stuff. But I was still, you
Okay.
know, doing
How
something.
long did you work these jobs? You working for a while?
Shit, when he got time, when he got some work for me. Shit like that.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.